I read somewhere that you said that we as a generation have never been more comfortable and yet more insecure. What did you actually mean by this?
Definitely as a generation of people, we are the most comfortable generation because of science and technology has brought so much convenience and comfort to our lives. This should have led to human well-being, but unfortunately it has not, simply because as we became more comfortable and found more conveniences on the outside, instead of using them to our well-being, we sort of getting lost with it. Maybe it's part of going away and then turning around after a while, but if we do not turn around quick enough, there may be no time to turn around.
What would you do as like if you had to do an advertisement blurb to get my generation, the generation interested in the spiritual path?
In one sentence?
No, in as many sentences as you want.
To live and to live totally. When I say live totally, it does not mean party every night. Before you fall dead, you must know the full depth and dimension of who you are, otherwise what's the point? You must know life in all its dimensions. Once you have such an aspiration, how can you live out the spiritual process?
Is that why we're on this earth?
Hmm?
To find out who we really are? Is that… what is the purpose of us, of the human race being on this planet?
Only those who are living on the surface are always asking this question, what is the meaning of life, what is the purpose of life? And they're all trying to find all kinds of purposes. And people who have found purposes and missions in their life have always been the most destructive people. What you think is right is always the problem with somebody else who thinks something else is right, isn't it? See, today the conflict on the planet is not between good and bad as people believe it is so. It is just one man's belief versus another man's belief, religious or otherwise.
You've also said that you want to influence the powerful people because that will bring about the real change in the world.
When people ask me what's my mission, I said, as a mother would teach a child to brush his teeth, I would like to see in the next generation, spiritual process becomes like this. So now I'm offering you a simple technology with which you can create your inner experience the way you want it. If you had the choice of making your interiority the way you want it right now, would you choose blissfulness or misery?
Oh, that's a tough one.